Hey guys, how are y'all doing? So, I'm gonna level with you. I am in I'm I'm in a bit of a mood. I'm starting to come out of it, but I've been dealing with some anger lately and some issues and some stress, and I've had to walk a long way to come out in the woods somewhere where I believe I will have privacy to do your reading. The spot I was at before doing readings, people started coming around, and I was actually interrupted in the middle of a reading. It was embarrassing. It was very uncomfortable, very upsetting for me. And I'm feeling a little discouraged at this point. Not a lot of money has been coming in relation to doing these readings, and I really love doing them, and I really put a lot into doing them and learning them, like learning the cards and practicing this, and it's just disturbing to me. I'm in kind of a funk of a mood. Like I said, there were mosquitoes, and it's been a long walk. It's discouraging. I tried to come back to the readings after I was interrupted the other day and do one, and it was just not good, very low energy. But we're here today, and I have this topic that has come to me. I haven't done this one in a while, and I'm hoping that it's going to be good for all of us. It's going to be uplifting for me. I'm picking a pile myself, and it's going to bring blessings to you as well and uplift your day. So we are looking at today the goodies, the treats, the goodies, the blessings coming into your life in the near and immediate future. So we're going to take a glimpse at that. Option 1, you're over here. I'm going to use these leaves to help select. So these are your leaves on your pile. Option 2, you have these leaves here for your pile. And option 3, at the end, you have these leaves here. Okay, so pause the video if you guys want some more time selecting your reading. I'm going to go into option 1 with everyone selecting option 1. If you do enjoy the video today, please do consider giving back if you can financially. Thank you. It really is appreciated and helps. If not, though, I understand that, of course. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the reading. Leave a comment if you have one. These things help as well. Okay, so option 1. Okay, we have for your Witch's Wisdom cards, Lunastad, Prosperity, and Hex, Banishment. So Lunastad is around the first part of August. Okay, with Hex, Banishment, there could have been something that came into your life or someone, some sort of situation that felt like a curse around this time, and I feel like what's happening is you're really banishing it. It's leaving, if that's the scenario. But Lunastad also talks about our skills, our talents, and wealth and good fortune and harvest that come as a result of that. So there's a very good chance that that's being predicted for you also. Okay, and for some of you, it's like you've had hints around the first part of August. You either began something or there were the first hints of something that was going to become yours. Maybe you realized something you desired around that time, and now you are getting it. The Ten of Swords at the end, the Hex, Banishment. Yeah, okay, something has been feeling like a curse, especially like with your thoughts, your mind. The Ten of Swords is an energy of mental anguish, sometimes headaches, frustration, confusion. Okay, so it's like some sort of nasty energy there with the mental body. I feel like you're getting relief from it, or you're taking the energy and it's being transcended into something more favorable. The Nine of Pentacles reverse, the Ace of Wands reverse, the Hierophant reverse, the Three of Swords. Yeah, the Three of Swords, again, is some sort of pain. But for some of you, maybe it's like a pleasure pain thing. It's a desired thing, such as getting a tattoo that you want. And here we have the Page of Swords. So as far as zodiac signs go on the table, we have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, also Leo, and Taurus showing up in the cards. So there could be some success, goodies, good fortune coming from these people, or related to certain relationship dynamics with these people. Something has pained you. There's been a struggle with something. It has brought about certain financial hardship, or you have taken some like setbacks in regard to your personal like financial independence. There have been some hiccups or some setbacks, some sacrifices to this, I think, because you're choosing something non-traditional, or you're going about something in a non-traditional way, and it feels like maybe there was some resistance to others like blocking your next step. That could have been a scenario. Or with the Ace of Wands reverse, there was some sort of resistance to your help, you getting assistance with doing this thing, because it's non-traditional, because it's not the norm, you know. And that was painful for you. The Three of Swords here brought about some extra struggle. It dampened your mood at times. It's like maybe false start energy, or you go to do something and it's like, wait a minute, I don't have the support I need, or wait a minute, you know, like I'm really blocked, I can't. You get knocked down. The Page of Swords is here. Yeah, this affected your self-esteem, your self-confidence. The Leo energy reverse, the Seven of Pentacles reverse, and the Seven of Wands reverse. For some of you, this could be an issue. I don't want to believe in black magic and that kind of thing, but this could be an issue where somebody actually did put some sort of curse on you, curse on your finances, curse on your money, or was working against you in some way, or it's like a shadow aspect of yourself blocking you, working against you, maybe using other people to show up as obstacles, barriers in your life, and holding you down. And it's, again, like, it's really dampened things. It may have hurt your self-confidence, your self-esteem. The Seven of Pentacles reverse, it's like kept you out of alignment from material and financial wealth, success, building for your family, or and just being in alignment so that your energy is respected and properly compensated. The Page of Swords, I think, is good news. It's some sort of information that's enjoyable, or that's good news. It shows up as a treat. So these are kind words from others, compliments, maybe somebody reaching out to assist you in some way. This could also be like a fun magazine that you get to read, or an interesting show or movie that you get to watch, or a story that you hear that's read to you, a book that you like. The Page of Swords showing up. Okay, so we have like pleasure pain things such as tattoos, and then we have that air energy, blessing and goodies coming in. Some of you, it's like improvements with a connection with an air sign person, or meeting an air sign person that you fancy in some way, that you like working with. It brightens up your world a bit here with Lunastad, prosperity. It is saying that you're due some sort of harvest with the Lunastad energy. It's like first harvest, meaning that there's more to come too. This is like reaping the rewards or the fruits of your labor. The seeds that you have planted have matured, and so you're receiving results from that. But there's more to come. Once again, this is just the first of 3 harvests. So there's that message coming through for you. Some of you are representing something different. You're receiving something different with the Hierophant reverse. I feel like this is maybe something eccentric, something non-traditional again in some way. Okay. Nine of Pentacles is reversed. Strength card is reversed. Some of you, there's some sort of situation with somebody who has personal placements in the sign of Leo. Maybe, again, not the most pleasant thing. There could have been spats, disagreements, arguments, separation. It's just not working so well. And I think there's either going to be communication that improves, there's going to be communication that improves this. For some of you, it's a severing, though. It's like cutting ties. You don't have to deal with this person anymore, in this situation anymore, in these patterns. And if it's not a Leo person, it could be somebody with lower self-confidence, lower self-esteem. They're not courageous enough for you. They're not brave enough for you. It's like they're not rising to the level because they're afraid. And it's, again, it's like dampening things, or it's tugging on your energy, maybe even vampiric type vibes here. And again, with the Page of Swords showing up, it's like there's communication that's improving this, shifting this, or there's a severing here, separation from this energy, and it frees you. It's like taking some of these swords off your back. Some of you have felt really betrayed by the universe, by God, by specific people, whatever it is. All these knives in the back here, there's swords in the back. Let me get some clarification. Let's do that. Let's get some clarification on these tarot. We're going to use a couple decks here. I'm just going to pull, let's see what wants to come out. We've got the Sex Fortunes, and then we've got the Mystic Sea Tarot. So let's see what we have here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, clarifying and expanding the messages. Thank you. The Empress on the Ten of Swords. Okay. So what am I looking at here? What do we have here? Ten of Sex Wands, reverse on the Nine of Pentacles, reverse. Okay. This feels like someone or some situation is changing in a way that relieves you of some of your burdens, or some of the weight that you have been carrying. It helps you de-stress in some way and make something more smooth or more profitable, more fair. This could be related to money. Okay, some sort of improvement with finances. The Curdlement, Eight of Swords on top of the Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's like this is stale, this is old. You're tired of not being able to take action, or not having your actions pay off or be fruitful. It's like some sort of dammed up energy or delayed energy. It's like walking through mud is what they're showing me. It's like it's being recognized that this is old. You've had enough. You've taken enough of this. And I feel like there are some forces sort of going to battle for you, or cutting out the bullshit, freeing you from the bullshit. The Ten of Swords reverse on the Hierophant, reverse again. So there's some sort of less worry, less stress, less confusion possibly related to a contract for some of you, or related to a non-traditional path for others, related to a Taurus for some of you too. The Four of Testicles reverse on the Three of Swords reverse. Again, it's like you're getting unstuck. There could be some sort of growing pains or pleasure pain scenario. It's getting you off some sort of plateau, or some sort of like you've been stuck for a while. Maybe you've been confused about something. I feel like somebody, whether it's you or somebody else, somebody is taking right action, and there's going to be a shift with that. Right. We have the King of Flesh Swords, King of Swords energy on the Page of Swords energy. So this clarifies that for a lot of you, this is an air sign person, and there's some sort of blessings, goodies, good fortune connected to an air sign person for you. This also has to do for a lot of you with like some toxic, it's like mental junk food, basically mental junk food or toxic stuff related to communication. There's some new information or some new words coming in that brings transformation. Okay, it brings some sort of transformation. The Strength card reverse, the Magician encapsulation reverse. Yeah, again, so it's like somebody's self-esteem or self-confidence is taking some sort of blow. There's blockage or delays related to manifestation, but for some of you, this could be a person who's been trying to work against you in some way, cursing your success in some way, blocking you in some way. And it's like now that's coming back to them. That's coming back around to them, and you're being protected. They're not going to hold you back the same way anymore, or at all. Two of Testicles, Two of Coins on the Seven of Pentacles reversed. There's some sort of blessed financial exchange here. Okay. Some sort of blessed financial exchange. Things are flowing again with money, goods. The Queen of Wands, regeneration reverse on the Seven of Wands reverse. So again, it's like fire sign energy in some sort of problematic situation with a fire sign person. This energy of having like your light dimmed or things being dampered for you. Seven of Wands reverse, going into the Empress. It's like a reduction of that. I think a lot of you, there's a reduction of that, or it's mattering less in some way because you have this Lunastad energy. It's an energy of prosperity and good fortune. Some of you also, it's like you get to switch gears. You get to be catered to or taken care of, or people are going to start listening to you and wanting to serve you. The Empress energy. You, your family, your mama, your baby mama, the Empress. But yeah, instead of you having to perform, you having to give, you having to share, I feel like a lot of you, you're just sick of this. You felt underappreciated. You felt like you weren't getting what you deserved out of it, and it looks like you weren't. There's something kind of nasty here in the cards, but again, I feel like you're able to, there's some change with that. There's definitely improvement. The Empress right side up here on the Ten of Swords, it's like it will not all have been in vain, or the pendulum will swing to the other side. Some of you, the Ten of Swords, it's like a lot of pressure, mental pressure, a lot of overthinking or confusion because there's a lot of responsibilities, or you're entrusted with making big decisions. People admire you. And so, like, the wheel turns, though. We don't stay in this 10 energy forever. We move into the new beginning, the new, and we relieve ourselves of this past stuff to an extent. And the Empress is like a brighter energy. It's still very fulfilling. Like, the 10 is an energy of completion, full cycle, but the Empress is more balanced. It's more about pleasure. It's more about enjoyment. It's more about being in a boss energy. Okay, definitely being provided for here. So yeah, let's see, what do we have here? Anything else I can tell them? Blessings, goodies, good fortune coming in. Okay. That's actually what I'm seeing for your pile. So I will leave your reading here. If this wasn't enough for you, you want some more, do check out some other readings. I've done readings on this topic, similar topics, used different decks, used chimes and so forth. So we could definitely expand that way if you want. No charge. All right, guys, many blessings to you, and bye-bye. Clean up time. All right, here we go. Pile 2, Hello, hello. We've got some shadows going on as the sun is shifting in the sky. And your first card is Yule Rebirth, along with Lord God Masculine. Okay. What else do we have? So it could definitely be some Yuletide related things. Yuletide season, Christmas time. Yeah, here we have the Devil card reverse. It's like it's right around the corner. It's not here yet. We're not celebrating yet, but we're thinking about it. We're aware that it's right around the corner. And so I feel like there's some good fortune. There's some blessings, maybe some goodies connected to this coming in for you. What else do we have here? Okay. All right. Well, there's definitely something connected to a man or men in general in your life. Some improvements here. Could definitely be experiencing more peace. Yule is the darkest day, longest night, shortest day of the year. And so a lot of that, dark half of the yin yang type energy here, divine feminine energy. So things connected to sleep, dreams, rest, rejuvenation, enchantment. As far as zodiac signs go on the table, you have Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So these could represent people in your life, or people who will become a part of your life, people you'll meet, and improvement with relationship dynamics connected to these people, severings when there needs to be severings. Okay, we have here 9 of Wands reverse. I do feel some sexual energy for some of you. This could be like sex toys or sexual experiences, sexual energy with the Devil card reverse, the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Wands reverse here, the masculine. Just feels like it's a possibility. Also things like taboo things. So maybe that's oracle cards or tarot cards for you. Doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just quote unquote taboo. It does feel like there's some sort of bondage here, though. Some of you have been dealing with the feelings of bondage. You've been kept in a cage. You've been restricted in some way, held back. You know there's more. You can sense it. You can feel it. You want to be free of it, but you're still trapped in that egg or that cocoon or whatever it is. And with the Rebirth Yule card here, it's like, Happy New Year. That shit's gotta go. That's passing. And you're going to have some choices or decisions to make in relation to that, probably with the Two of Swords. But I do see that rebirth coming through for you guys in some sort of emergence with the Lord God masculine energy. Let's get some clarification with the other decks as well. There's a lot here. Some of you, there's something here where you've avoided a tower moment or you're going to avoid a tower moment. It may have been stressing you out. It's like you're thinking it's a possibility. I'm going to lose everything. The rug is going to be yanked out from under me. Something is going to really be shaken up. And I don't want that. I want something different. Maybe you're afraid of that. Because the universe is showing, like, this is one way we could go. We could just throw it all out. Or we could just, throw it all out and start over. We could just... And you're like, yeah, and they're saying that could be a victory for you in some way, but I think, you don't want to do that. You don't want to go that way. And so you're avoiding that. Let's get that clarification. What do we have for clarification for them? Yeah, the Six of Wands keeps coming up reverse, which right side up it's a victory, but reverse. It feels like maybe there's a situation of like jealousy. Perhaps it's like jealousy. It's like somebody being victorious, and then it's kind of like other people are jealous. They don't have it. It's somebody's in their ego maybe with that. Okay, it's like a ooh, I win, you lose type energy, and I feel like no, we're not going there. There's something better in store with the Yule card. It's like Christmas time energy. No, everybody can win. It's more abundant. Yeah, the 10 of Cups, accomplishment, right side up. On the 10 of Cups reversed. Something you've tried and failed at before, something that you struggled with as a child, and so you decided, like in adult life, I want my life to be different. I want to have different. I want to be different. You may have had some stuff coming up, like from the past, challenging you to that. Like, don't you know your place? Don't you know who you are? This is the pattern. This is the way that we do things. No. And I feel like you're getting liberated from that, freed from that. You passed the quote unquote test, and you're into new energies. You will have, you will feel accomplished. You will feel emotionally successful and rewarded. You will have something come full cycle. You know, it's not where we have to abort a project or we start doing something and it doesn't work out, you know what I mean? This is actually like we see it all the way to completion, and we have that victory, we have that success, but it's not an egotistical victory or success. Some of you, it's like there's this energy with the Devil card reverse and the 6 of Wands, Triumph reverse, where it feels more loving instead of like, haha, you lose, I win. And then, you know, they say what you put out there comes back to you. So like if you're in that energy, then there's a time where you're losing and people are laughing at you or rubbing their success in your face. The Emperor reverse, clarifying. The 9 of Wands reverse. The 5 of Flesh Swords reverse, clarifying. The 5 of Pentacles. Okay, some of you, your energy, you felt like you're just, like your energy was being abused. The 5 of Flesh Swords is like you're struggling, you're fighting, you're arguing, you're in this energy of lack, of poverty, you don't have it, you can't grasp it, and you're coming up against a wall. You're just pushing on this brick wall. Then you get backup, you get assistance. Hey, come over here, lend me some of your strength. Let's push up against this wall, move this wall. I think you're finding that there's an easier way to do it. You and or somebody else's thoughts have uplifted a bit, shifted. And so, yeah, and the fears here, the Moon card reverse becomes the Page of Testicles. It's like we're taking practical steps, practical actions. We're moving through this stuff instead of getting stuck in it, bogged down, confused by it, and overexerting our energy all in vain. If you've been dealing with that, that is coming to a close. You're on the rise. Things are shifting. Your guides want you to know that and encourage you. They want you to be aware you are moving in the right direction, even if you haven't seen this materialize yet. So don't give up and fall back into that past stuff. You don't have to. The universe is trying to bless you, bring you good fortune, make you feel loved, appreciated, allow you to have enough to love others and have them feel appreciated and share in this beautiful energy of plenty, of abundance. The Emperor reverse is like toxic leadership sometimes, poor like commands from authority, things like that. A person in a position of authority who's not doing the best job. And so I feel like the 9 of Swords reverse, there's some sort of de-intensification around that. Maybe their word isn't holding as much weight as it used to. Maybe, you know, they're seen for who they are, what their choices are seen for what it is now. It's brought to light. Or you're getting some distance from it. You're connecting with someone else here. Whatever it is, there's some sort of, if that resonates for you, there's some sort of improvement in that situation. The 2 of Swords, right side up with the star, revelation. I love this combo. That actually I think is probably the best combo we could have, because again, it's like moving from the lower mind and feeling stuck. We have some sort of choice or decision to make. We don't know what to do. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Into the star card, where everything is possible. We absolutely do know what to do. We believe in magic. We understand. We're one with the divine. And this is a card of manifestation. It's a card of epiphanies, realizations. It's a card of being a part of the magic and the wonder and the enchantment. So definitely, like, moving into the higher mind, moving into higher frequencies, upliftment coming in for you is what I'm seeing. Clarify the High Priestess being reversed as well, please. The Ace of Swords, respiration, new thought, new idea, new information. Again, it's like somebody was blocked from their intuition, their higher self. It's like the Ace of Swords is a clearer mind or an epiphany, a new idea. It's a new chance, I think, a new beginning. Definitely a lot of refreshing energy coming in for you guys. The Chariot reverse, clarifying the Six of Wands reverse. So this is, to me, is like, hey, do we know how to feel off track? Do we know how to experience contrast? What's not victorious? Do we know how to not be in the driver's seat of our own lives and in control and just be dragged around? Well, okay, so we know what that is. How is that going to serve us? What are we going to do with that? Do we need to keep staying in that energy? Is there something more? The Tower card is clarified by seclusion, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're separating yourself from an energy, a group of people, a situation, a place, whatever it is. A mindset comes through very strongly. It's a possibility. A mindset, or a bunch of little fear demons, whatever it is, that would drag you down, that would cause a tower, that would make you lose everything you've built and say, hey, who needs that old life anyway? Let's just, run off with me. Let's do things this way. Let's rebuild together. You don't need your past. You don't need everything you built. And while that can be liberating, and we can certainly do that sometimes, and it can be a blessing, it can also feel like a curse. That's not always the right way to go. And I feel like that's not the right way to go for you. That's not what you wanted. You're like, hey, what? No, absolutely not. Like, I consciously manifested what I manifested and built what I built, and I don't want to trash it and start over. I want to keep going on my journey. And so it's like you're getting this gem of wisdom or insight or something that's like something that's really got your back here, this marble here in your hand, and it's like, okay, I can trust, I can go my own way. And you're doing that. And I think it's like, with all the water imagery as well, it's like you're working through the emotions or integrating emotions. You're being receptive to understand emotions and things without getting pulled under, okay, without it taking you out, because water is a very powerful force. This is like you've got your tool here to explore it and to use it as a tool and to work with it. And yeah, sometimes you're gonna have to work through it and like exert yourself, come up against it a bit, start rowing or something. But it's like I think you're taking wise, mature steps, and you're going to be rewarded for that. And it's going to feel better than staying in a lower vibration where you know that you're being cheated. You're kind of ripping yourself off because you could align with something better. You deserve better, and you're not in this lower vibrational frequency. You're just kind of sitting in the misery and not making progress, having your energy depleted or wasted or abused. You're leaving that behind and moving on. So it's like you might have to exert yourself at times, but at least you're doing it for the right reasons. At least you have that North Star in sight. At least you have said no and separated yourself from forces who were working against you or wanted you to do something a different way and were putting energy into that. It's like, no, it's my choice. It's my life. The Six of Wands reverse and the Chariot reverse. This does feel like some sort of blessing in disguise as well, or something that shows up as initially like not the way you wanted it, a victory that's not going according to plans. But I don't think that's the finish line here with this Yule rebirth energy. It's like there's going to be some sort of metamorphosis that comes through. And the masculine energy is like you're going to bust through it. You're going to take the action. You're going to free yourself. Instead of somebody else doing it and then you thinking in your head, they saved me, I couldn't have saved myself, I couldn't have found my way, I need, you're dependent on something external. No, you're realizing like, I do have what it takes. I did this for me. I'm going to continue rowing my boat, moving forward, taking divinely inspired action. And the universe has my back, or, there's a time for magic, really, with the Yule card. The Yule card can represent so many things, but it's definitely giving me some very nice vibes here. And again, blessings, good fortune, goodies coming from men, related to men in your life, specific ones. For some of you, sound, music as well is coming up. This could be a connection with a male deity, God. There's improvement with that. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave your reading here and move into the next one. Many blessings. And remember, if you enjoyed the reading, please do give back. If you can give back financially and you'd like to do that, then that really helps. And I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for doing so. But if not, you can, of course, give back in other ways too. Leaving a thumbs up helps. If you have a comment, leave one of those. That helps too. So thank you, and many blessings. And bye, pile 2. Okay, pile 3. Let's see what you have. Goodies, blessings, good fortune. Coming in. The cloak, concealment, and watchtower of the north, winter. All right, so if you're listening in autumn, they are saying like winter is right around the corner. I feel Christmas vibes, Yuletide vibes, actual gifts, presents, things wrapped up with the cloak. But I don't think it's like, oh, you're not going to get anything until winter. You have to wait. That doesn't seem to be the story. Okay. Some of you might be traveling north, or gifts, blessings are coming from an area north of you, people north of you. Maybe things connected to winter as well, especially things to keep you warm or conceal things. So gift wrap, winter coats, mittens, gloves, etc. Lot of reversals. Wow, guys, do you have any cards right side up? No. We're going to get some clarification on these two, though. Okay. So as far as zodiac signs go, you have Aries, you have Sagittarius, Leo, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn making an appearance. There's apt to be like some shifts in relationship dynamics that are improving things with these people or situations where you're involved and they're involved. Sometimes that means severing. Sometimes that means cutting somebody out of your life or taking space from them. Sometimes it's getting closer. But there's something that you'll consider an improvement, or it's a blessing. Okay. 6 of Wands reversed, the 4 of Cups reversed, the 2 of Cups reversed. We've also got like couples, partnerships, relationships, kind of highlighted here too. So again, relationship dynamics improving, or it's like goodies, things coming from these people. people with these signs, or partners, romantic partners especially, but could be business partners. It's just, instead of like a group thing, it's more of a one-on-one connection, partnership. Okay. I definitely need to get some clarification with all of these reversals. I do think some of you specifically are getting boots, something connected to the feet, boots, heavy socks maybe, I don't know. Some of you, the moon as well, things connected to the moon I'm seeing. So we're going to use a couple different decks here with clarifying. Just kind of grab and place as I'm guided. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Okay. Oh, Okay, yeah. What is this clarifying? Okay. Some of you have been feeling discontent. It's like too much of certain things, not enough of others, and you're feeling discontent, or you were feeling discontent about this and kind of stuck maybe, or just craving something fresh and you're waiting and it hasn't come yet. The Ace of Cups says, here it is, especially with the Fool card. This is apt to be a new relationship for some of you, new romance. Could be a new child, a new pet that you love, a new hobby you love. It's some sort of new love. It can also be moving to the next level in a relationship and enjoying that. So it's like maybe you're moving in together, getting engaged, whatever it is. New love. Okay. It could definitely be reconnecting with someone from the past. For some of you, this is getting back together with an ex, with the Six of Cups, because that is what's desired. And it is like clean slate energy, or you guys are coming at this fresh. Maybe you both changed, you're new people, or it's like there's new awareness. We're going to really start all over with the Fool card. It's like we're coming in, we're starting fresh. Maybe something didn't go the way we originally planned it. We weren't victorious in some way, the Six of Wands, but we're not going to let that spoil the soup, the relationship. We're above that, we're better, we're stronger. The Fool card says, I listen to my heart, I follow my heart and my intuition, even before it makes logical sense, sometimes even if I look foolish. And so I feel like you are doing this in your connection, your relationship, saying, okay, we're going to try again, or we know that we have these issues, we've been dealing with whatever, but we're going to go ahead and move in together. That might make it better. We're going to move to the next level instead of backtracking, or we're going to get back together. The Six of Cups. Okay. Yeah, it feels like there's something here where it's like it's not the way you initially wanted to do it, or the way that you visualized it, the way that you planned it. You were kind of in the dark and you didn't want to be, a lot of you. Or you're currently in the dark. You're being, your spirit guides are saying, well, you can trust your heart, you can trust your intuition, you can move forward. You can still have this victory, but some of you, it's like you wanted the steps laid out. You want to understand where you're headed, the process. You want the logic to be there. So sorry about that, but it is still saying you can have beautiful new surprises, beautiful love coming in, beautiful new beginnings, beautiful resurrections of things. The Nine of Wands, reverse intensity on the Magician card. This feels like somebody is maybe even trying to make something happen. They've been putting too much energy into something. There's been a lot of intensity, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of energy trying to manifest something, and it hasn't been successful or fruitful. But here it's like, well, new day, new cycle. There's sort of like an accident forgiveness here. So it's like there's a reduction in intensity or frustration maybe, or stress maybe, and it's actually making you a more successful manifester. Okay. Six of Cups, Felicity, the Two of Cups. I also feel like some of you are getting, your relationship with yourself is improving. There's greater harmony, greater flow. You've forgiven yourself for things that have happened in the past or you've done in the past, and you're giving yourself this new start. The Temperance card reverse with the Four of Swords, recuperation reverse. The Two of Flesh Swords reverse, the Sun card reverse. Some of you, there's like somebody else has been trying to hold you to their standards, their beliefs of what would make you happy. Maybe it worked for them, whatever. Maybe they think it's the right way, the way everybody should live. And I think maybe you started thinking that too, or you're like, okay, I'm going to be open-minded, or there's a lot of pressure on you around this and it hurt your self-confidence, your self-esteem a bit. This could be somebody else's energy as well, but it's affected you. The Sun card reverse, yeah, it's like there's a blockage here to pleasure, to maybe like partaking in your hobbies, seeing your children for some of you. You're just happiness in general. The Temperance card reverse and the Four of Swords reverse. It's almost as if somebody says, oh, you're out of balance. You're not doing this right. You're not following the recipe. You need to heal. You need to recuperate. And you're like, what? Wait. You could have gone, maybe you opened your mind. Maybe you thought they were right, or they might be right. Maybe you're like, okay, let's see. Or maybe just all along you're like, what? No. But what's going on here, and the addiction is what comes to mind the most strongly, addiction, right? Okay, so I'm vegan, guys. I'm vegan, and I'm going to come at you from my personal perspective on this. The word addiction usually has a very negative connotation, and people wave their fingers and shame about it, and we shouldn't shame about it, so let's not shame about it. But it's still a problem. It's always a problem, it seems like. People are thinking of it that way, speaking of it that way. It's something we got to stop. We got to fix it. Some people don't want to change. Some people aren't meant to change. It's okay. Some people have addictions. They live with addictions. Yeah, maybe there's cause and effect. The laws of cause and effect are still there. But like, look in the mirror and check yourself before you wreck yourself with this, if you're doing this to people and being judgmental. Because I've had to think about this, and had things reframed for me personally in relation to this over the years as an oracle reader and as a person. It's like people can get addicted to so many things, right? And it's like, who are we to say that it's an addiction and not a pattern? If you go home and you watch 2 hours of television every night, well, you're doing this every single night. Does that mean you're addicted, or you're doing that in balance? If you drink coffee every morning, is that an addiction, or is that a ritual that's supporting you and helping you? Right? People smoke cigarettes. People drink alcohol. And some are considered, they're looked at as more harmful, or the more evil addictions. Oh, the cup of coffee in the morning doesn't count, does it? I'm not an addict. Well, all right, like 90-something% of Americans drink coffee every single day, and they feel withdrawals if they don't drink it. But you're sitting there going, well, I'm not an addict like them because I'm not doing hard drugs. Or, they have this addiction, they have that sort of addiction. I don't have an addiction, I'm not an addict. If you consume animal products, they're very addictive. A lot of people can get very addicted to animal products. It's an addiction. Okay? And yet, a lot of times they don't think of themselves as addicts, but then it's easy for them to see other people who are addicted to cocaine or heroin or even tobacco or marijuana or whatever it is, shopping or gambling or whatever, and go, oh, they're addicts though. They got some issues. They're doing this because they're addicts. They should heal. They should get recovery. We hope that, they find help. So basically what I'm trying to say is we can be extremists in that way too. You don't want any addictions, right? You drink coffee every single morning. Better knock that off. That's an addiction. That's a problem. You better recuperate, heal from that, right? That's what's wrong with your life. Well, maybe it is, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's who you are, who you want to be. Maybe you want to keep being that coffee drinking person. Maybe you want to deal with the cause and effect of that. Yeah, maybe it is like affecting your body in certain ways that are quote unquote negative, but maybe the rewards are worth it for you, and you don't want to go through the detox and drink coffee periodically or once a week. You want to be the person who always has their cup of coffee for the rest of their damn life. Who are we to judge and say that's not okay? Sure it is. That's fine. So you want to smoke cigarettes? You don't, Or it's like this energy of like somebody wants to stop, but they don't really want to stop. They're not stopping. They want to be in the energy of wanting the change. I know it's weird, but that's what I'm seeing with this. It's kind of like Two of Swords, Flesh Swords reverse, the Sun card reverse. Is like somebody's self-esteem or self-confidence may have been damaged because they're trying to fit themselves into some sort of mold, or they've been told like this is a problem. You're out of balance in some way. You need to recuperate. You need to heal. You need to change. And maybe that's not the right path for them. Maybe they don't. And so I think there's some clarity about that, and there's some shifts going on about that is liberating. Because the Two of Swords right side up can be like this or that, stuck between a rock and a hard place, indecision, don't know what to do. And here it's like, I'm just going to be. I do know what to do. I do know what the right choice is for me. And not the whole world doesn't have to like stand up and celebrate along with me. They don't have to agree. Four of Wands, delight in reverse with the Emperor reverse, the King of Testicles, clarifying the Five of Wands reverse. And so some of you too, you could have been in the other, you can switch it around. You could have been in the other role, and you could have been meaning well, but you could have been hurting somebody by thinking that way about them, or talking to them that way, or trying to force that upon them. The Emperor's reverse, the Five of Wands is reversed, the King of Testicles is right side up. Okay, so I definitely see some blessings, some goodies, some success coming in relation to an earth sign person or earth sign people for a lot of you. Also financial improvements and good stuff, material stuff. The Two of Pentacles is some sort of opportunity to exchange. So it could be going shopping or whatever it is, paying off some things. There's some sort of exchange going on, some sort of trade. King of Testicles, clarifying the Five of Wands, reverse. Yeah, it's like you're coming out of some sort of struggle and into an energy of greater abundance or wealth, or your needs being provided for, your desires being provided for, you being the authority over your material possessions and world. The Four of Wands reverse, the Emperor reverse. This could be some sort of small gathering or small party for some of you, the Four of Wands reverse. Or it could be like, we didn't plan a party, it's not an official party, but we're all vibing, we're all having a good time, we're gonna make it a party or celebrate. This could also be like some sort of this could be some sort of boss or leader that wasn't doing right by people, who falls out of power here, or it's like the energy of the group is higher vibe and more powerful than that one person. So it's like, maybe it's a CEO of a company, we'll say, is the boss, the leader, but then it's like, there's like, I don't know how many, there's like 100 people that disagree with this person and like are choosing they're choosing something happy. They're choosing a higher vibrational frequency and energy of joy, of celebration, of happiness, of teamwork, of collaboration. It's very functional and it overpowers that. So that's for some of you too. Here we go, Six of Cups. Yeah, some of you, something, someone from the past, or maybe visiting a place from the past that you desire to go back to or return to. It's like some sort of nostalgic daydream or vision that you've had for yourself. You're receiving something you'll enjoy in relation to that. It could be exactly what you're after, or it could be a little different. But again, I feel like you really enjoy it. And there is something very freshening about this, something very new about this. Definitely see clothes as a possibility for a lot of you. Blankets, again, like wrapping paper, things that conceal things, containers. We have, again, like the north, and we have the winter element here. I also feel like some of you, there's something new and you don't want to expose it to a lot of people or energies right now. You want it veiled or concealed and protected. Maybe it's a new relationship, a new connection. It's like when it's in that very early stage, it is vulnerable and it is important to protect it from the intensity of all that other energy. And I feel like you're having success with that. Some of you too, it's like things you've learned in the past or skills you've mastered in the past, relationships that you've cultivated in the past. They're bearing fruit, or there's some sort of like support from this, some sort of love, some sort of energy that comes in, and I think it helps you feel better about yourself or balance the energies within yourself. Those Two of Cups reverse. Anything else for them? I think that's about it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here. Many blessings to you. If you did enjoy the reading, please do give back. If you can give back financially and would like to do that, I really appreciate that. It does help. So thank you, thank you. But if not, that's okay too, of course. You can still give back in other ways. You can leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading, if it helped. Leave a comment if you have one. Many blessings to you, and once again, bye-bye.